It's 7:20 in the morning, and in this 7A zone, Virginia, things are finally starting to break ground because we still have cold mornings. This is watermelon honeydew in this bed here. I've never seen these leaves before. I don't know. I believe that may be the honeydew. I don't know. I tried growing watermelon, but I don't know if the seedlings looked like that. But again, honeydew watermelon, and it was planted April 24th, and today is May 13th, maybe. Let me see what date it is. Yeah, May the 13th, Tuesday. And I planted those April 24th. So that didn't take too long to come up. I have some elephant ears planted, or the the elephant ears that grow the edible root. I forgot the name of it. I have some planted there. My fake plant I found. Um, oh yeah, the thornless blackberries are budding this morning. We had very good rain for the past couple of days, and they're growing buds, flowers. One of them is doing a lot better than the other one. That other one's small. I thought maybe it had gone on to the other side, but it started coming back from the base, the bottom part. And this one here has come alive. I don't see any flowers starting to bloom yet, but flowers is showing up. When you see flowers, it's supposed to be fruit behind the flowers. And this is my squash bed with a volunteer muscadine grapevine coming up. But I'm finally starting to see something break the ground on my squash bed, and it is acorn squash and crooked neck squash. And when were they planted? April 24th as well. Yeah. Okay. Acorn and crooked neck squash. I don't know if those are wild weeds or whatever, but I planted a lot of them. A lot of them look like they've come up out the ground. I had to push push them back in the ground. But yeah, it's something breaking out. Uh, oh, did I show this bed? Showed the honeydew and the watermelon bed, and this is what is this? Uh, bush bee. Oh, I don't know. Sugar pea, okra, and bush beans, and they're coming up. Another wild grapevine. Sugar pea, okra, and bush beans. April 24th as well. That's my compost bin. I don't put any food in there anymore because I saw a rat coming out of there a while back. So I only put uh, clippings and stuff and cardboard. And boy, do I have a yard to be concerned about up into that fallen tree. But all of that other part needs to be taken care of. And I've been working on my chicken coop. This will be the chicken coop where they live, and this is where they're going to come out and roam free. And I've been rigging it up step by step, trying to find a way to get them safely in their environments. And let's see what's going on here. These are coming up, and they were tomatoes, okra, and bush beans. And I assume I planted them probably on the 24th as well. But that's what's all in here. Tomatoes, okra, bush beans, and bell peppers. That's just, I think that's a wild planting. I don't know, are these grass blades? I don't know. I don't know. Look like grass blades, but there's a bush bean there. But I pray I get a lot of okra this season. I planted a lot of okra. I think this is the red hot poker. They're supposed to turn fiery red. And in this bed is my cucumber bed. I think I put only cucumber in here. Let's see. What is that? Cucumber. And I planted those February 24th. Wow. I know they should have taken a while. This is May and we were still getting cold weather. But yeah, I think I planted only cucumber in here. And those are the only ones that's come up so far. And these are some big garlic that I planted a few days ago, and some leek onions that I planted from the grocery store. Oh, I don't have a tag on there. I think I did that about a week ago, planted those about a week ago. And these are my peppers that I overwintered last season. And the tree would have been knee high, but it got that cold snap. And I thought they were dead, and they're coming back. Thank God I didn't throw them away. Here's two more. Yeah, there's five in there all together. And these two had started coming back. And I think I saw life on those at one time. I'm not sure. But yeah, but they came from last season. I had them in the house from the winter. And then I called myself bringing them under the high tunnel. And they got too cold and they died back. And these are onion bulb onions, and I pray I get big onions. I don't care how small. I hope I get a good size onion. They ain't got to be jumbo size, but I'm looking forward to praying I see it all the way through for onions bulbs. And what's this? Bush bean, okra, all in these beds. And those are my saved seeds from radish greens, radish. And I love radish greens. I don't know about the radish bulbs. If I get any, I'll eat them, but I prefer the greens. And these are red and yellow or white potatoes. I'm expecting some sweet potato slips to come in soon. And these are, I believe, carrots and cilantro in that row right there. Carrots, cilantro, and they were planted May the 5th. And they're breaking ground. And these were some daffodils that I had got from up there. And the daffodil broke into a whole lot of little bulbs, and I planted them. So I haven't seen one flower. I may have seen one small flower, but I was hoping to see a lot more flower. Oh, there it is right there. There was one flower amongst all these others that I had planted. I think that's wheatgrass. Oh, I had harvested some of the wheatgrass as well, but I didn't do anything with it. I went on and put it in the compost. I was gonna make a smoothie or something with it, but I went on and put it in the compost. But yeah, this wheat straw, it had a lot of wheatgrass growing up. I know what it was. I waited too long to harvest it. I should have harvested when there was younger, when the wheatgrass was younger and not when it got a little hard, tough instead of tender. And this berry bush, it's coming back from the root or the bottom part. It hasn't started thriving like the others have. I thought it was gone as well, and it's showing life more abundantly. Red Hot Poker, I think that's the name of it. And that's about, I hope these are flowers and not weeds because I did plant flower seeds in here. So I don't know what they are. I hope they're flowers and not weeds. That one's turning a little red. It's supposed to get very fiery red. Boy, I thank you, Father, for when I crank that lawnmower up and get her done. The only reason I haven't cranked mowed the yard is because I think my seat kill switch or one of those kill switches, every time I take my foot off the brake, it cuts off. And I don't know. I gotta research why what's one of my kill switches from so far what I looked at is could be need some attention. I'll go in the high tunnel real quick and show what's going on in the high tunnel. The grass is kind of wet because we had very good rain all last night. And These are some very good greens. The plantain, they're very good. I had a lot of that last season, and they're very good. I think they were like spinach, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, but I enjoyed them. Yeah, lawnmower, we got to get you cranked and up and running. But up and mowing, you running real good, but you ain't moving. Okay, now let's see. I planted more peanuts because it has been cold, and that one has been the only one that's come up, but I did plant more peanuts. Hopefully I'll get a harvest of some kind of peanuts, because the handful of peanuts I got last season, man, those things were so good. And I think they may have been classified as green peanuts. Harvest them while they're real young and not when they're with that hard shell, because it takes forever to cook or something. But when they're green, man, I discovered, slipped into that secret. Green peanuts. I heard about it, but I didn't know about it. And that's the blueberry. I had to add amendments to the soil because I'm like, it's so pale. But it seemed like it might be trying to darken up a little bit more. And these others are slow to come, but I see life. I see life. Yay! 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 Awesome. Thank you, Father. And this blueberry, no, it was on its own. Man, wow. Yeah. I think I might have seen some flowers trying to come. Okay, there's one flower right there. Yeah, or a blueberry. I don't know what it is. Flower shaped like a blueberry. But last season, I only got a handful of blueberries. So hopefully, I could get a little bit more this season. And these are the strawberries. They're picking up. I I bought I think it was oh yeah, a mulberry, and they gave it to me for $15 because it didn't look healthy at all. And I chopped it. It was about 7 or 8 feet tall. I chopped it down and took all the leaves and left the healthy looking leaves. I think it had the brown spot or black spot. I don't know which one it's called. But I planted it in the ground as well. My other peach and plum tree, I want to plant them in the ground, but I want to wait till they get a little more stronger or something. And this is my apple tree. I thought it was dead and gone. Thank God I didn't discard it. And that was planted in February 28th of 23. And it was doing good, but then it died back and it came back. And that's strawberry down there. And this plum tree again, it's looking happy. This grapevine, I wish I had a better trellis for it to climb on, but I'm gonna wait and see what it does. It's grabbing a hold of the shade cloth, so I don't know what it will do. But it came right on back. Next season, I want to add maybe another one or two more grapevines. And the grape leaves, I found out last season that the grape leaves, if you're making pickles or something, it helps keep the pickles firm. When you put them in the jar, it helps keep the pickles firm as well. The grape leaves, I think that's what I did last season. Let's see what else is happening. I've enjoyed many of the asparagus. I've enjoyed them one by one. It was quite a few of them, but one by one, I'll take it and harvest it. When they were big enough, the peach tree looked yellowish in there. But I hope. Do you need water? I'll check it later. Yeah, they might need water. I'll check. And I did plant some bunching onions in here. And these onions were from last or from early on. Weren't from last season, I know, I don't think. But I planted some bunching onions. I don't know what's what in here. I planted the bunching onions in the middle, but these were kind of, these might be bunching onions because they bunched together. I don't know what they look like, but some of these onions I put in there from the grocery store. My chives I put in there. But I've been harvesting a lot of the onion tops as well. Yeah, I think that's about it in the high tunnel. I kind of want my trees, fruit trees, to be in the high tunnel and the seasonal vegetables outside. Yeah, I want my trees inside and my vegetables outside. Okay. And that's my update of what's happening on my homestead. Everybody have a blessed day.